You may be and however you may be watching or listening. Fox Sports Radio, iHeartRadio, FS1. I have got so many things to talk about today. So I live now by myself for 3 weeks. All I do is sit around and come up with conspiracy theories and watch sports. Joy Taylor is joining me today. Joy looks ravishing. How are you, Joy?
Thank you. Thank you. As long as you're not, getting your tinfoil hat out. You're not a big conspiracy. You are a big theory person, but not with so much the conspiracy.
I keep the con out of my theories. I'll be on Joy's podcast later today, by the way.
Yes, yeah. Go subscribe because you're not going to want to miss it.
Right now. So let me start. I want to talk about ego. I, of course, do not have one, but let's discuss it. Story today, Mike Silver, NFL reporter guy. NFL Network reports 1/3 of the NFL has called the Seattle Seahawks about Russell Wilson. The starting point is 3 first-round picks. This, of course, would not happen unless teams felt Russell Wilson is available. This is now the 4th story in 3 weeks leaking about Russell Wilson being unhappy. Isn't the rule in the NFL, when your quarterback is great and in his prime, just make him happy? New England forgot about that. Now they stink and Brady's winning Super Bowls. It's funny. We celebrate ego in every other sport. Think about this. In the NBA, Russell Westbrook, my best friend's the ball. It kind of makes him quirky and likable. I mean, Kevin Durant, burner account, Twitter. Kind of makes him more interesting. In the NBA, Michael Jordan's documentary, he mocked people. And we're like, God, I love Michael. I love him more now than ever. We're okay with NBA stars having an ego. International soccer stars, Ronaldo, Messi, they got tax evasion problems. They got personality issues. They bounce from European team to... It's kind of part of their appeal. They're superstars. In baseball, home run hitters. I grew up with Reggie Jackson, Sammy Sosa, Manny Ramirez. It's okay to be quirky. It makes them more appealing, makes them bigger stars. UFC or boxing, like Conor McGregor. Well, of course he has to build his ego up. Of course boxers have to be a little out there. But if an NFL quarterback shows just a little ego or a little want with personnel or play calling, whoa. I want you to think about this. Aaron Rodgers makes $35 million a year. He's good looking. He dates celebrities. I think he owns like a hedge fund. He's the biggest star in his state. Aaron doesn't get a little ego? We got to draft Jordan Love to make sure Aaron Rodgers fits into our little box. Russell Wilson. Have you seen his wife? She's the best looking human on the planet. He makes $35 million. Biggest star in Seattle. He can't get a say in play calling? He can't have a little say in who you hire as your offensive coordinator? Why don't we celebrate egos everywhere else, which I'm okay with. The guy's great in his prime. Let him have an ego. Let her have an ego. But if a quarterback doesn't fit into a box and you can't control... I used to work at a company like this. ESPN was just paralyzed by anybody having an ego. You know what happened? All those guys and gals with egos left, and it's not the same company. How about just when people are great in their prime, they may be different. Howard Stern's a little different. He sees the world differently. Aaron Rodgers is a little different. It's okay. Soccer stars, UFC stars, home run hitters, NBA stars. We embrace it. We celebrate it. They're quirky. They're out there. But God, the Green Bay Packers can't totally control Aaron Rodgers. And Russell Wilson wants to have a say in the play calling and the schematics and the play design. And you understand Russell Wilson's not happy, right? Stories get out when somebody wants them out. It is amazing to me that this story is leaking because Seattle's ego is with the coach. These coaches and GMs, stop trying to control and manage and box in superstars. Listen, once they get old, get rid of them. But I want my quarterback when he goes into battle. I want my UFC fighter. I want my home run hitter. I want my NBA star to be a little delusional. A little delusional. I remember one time talking to somebody who was friends with Derek Jeter. And one night I was in Tampa, this was years and years ago, and Derek Jeter walked into a steakhouse with about 6 guys. And I told my friend about this, and he had covered Jeter for years in Tampa in spring training where the Yankees hosted. And he said, Jeter's whole theory is he doesn't want anybody giving him negative thoughts during the season because it's such a thinking sport. And he hangs around guys that make him feel good about himself, and they're kind of yes men. And they're really positive. He doesn't want cynical friends. He doesn't want critical friends. He wants a good vibe during the season because baseball's such a mental sport. And I'm like, I'm down with that. I get it. I don't want Derek Jeter doing, oh my God, can I hit the hurt? Oh my God, yesterday I went 0 for 4. I want Derek Jeter confident at the plate with 2 runners on, 7th inning tie game against the Red Sox at Fenway. NFL GMs, coaches, owners. Bruce Arians embraced Brady. He let Brady have a say. He let Brady dial up a play. He took some of Brady's leadership and said, I'm going to let go of myself a little and give Tom more of the offense. Result, Super Bowl. God, Seattle, lighten up. You're never going to get anybody as good as Russell. Like, that's it, right? Best player, franchise history. And they've had good players. He's the best ever. Take care of him. Make him happy. Suppress your ego. Let him have one. All right, LeBron James. I love this. I love when people do, what do they call it on Twitter, Joy, when you it's like covert shots at people. It's like you take a little shot at somebody, but it's not really a shot, but it really...
Subtweet?
Subtweet. Love it.
When people are scared to tag you?
Yeah, it's subtweet. LeBron subtweeted, but it was verbal yesterday. He was talking about his workload. Anthony Davis is hurt. Dennis Schroeder's out. And LeBron now leads the NBA. I'm not joking here. He leads the NBA in minutes in February. He's 80 years old. He leads the NBA in minutes. So he was talking about the workload, blah, blah, blah. Here we go.
This whole narrative of, LeBron needs more rest, or I should take more rest, or I should take time here, it's become a lot bigger than what it actually really is. I've never talked about it. I don't talk about it. I don't believe in it. We all need more rest.
I love it.
A fast turnaround from last season, and we all wish we could have more rest. But, I'm here to work, and I'm here to punch my clock in and be available to my teammates.
That was a shot at Kawhi. It was a shot at Kyrie. It was a shot at Embiid. It was a subtweet. It was a shot at load management guys. It was a shot at minute restriction Paul George, who gets 6 months off, but he can only play this many minutes. It was a shot at all of them. We spend all this time talking about the differences with LeBron and MJ. Here's where they're totally similar. They both play sick. They play tired. They play hurt. They play cranky. They play when they got a cold. They play when they're sore. Kevin Durant's played 19 of 32 games. Kevin Durant, because his hamstrings are sore. Sore LeBron's. It's called the NBA season being 38. You know how many games Damian Lillard, LeBron James, Chris Paul, and Steph Curry have missed? Veterans who are sore getting that. They're on ibuprofen the minute they wake up. They missed 3 combined. Michael Jordan literally demanded to play with a broken toe, 2nd year in the league. So he broke his toe, and the organization freaked out because medical people said if he re-breaks it, it will never be the same. He had a broken toe. I can't go to work if I have an ice cream headache. He had a broken toe. Jordan demanded to play, screamed at his coaches. It was against Atlanta. He screamed at his general manager with a broken toe. LeBron James leads the NBA in minutes at 38. I don't care what happened last night. They don't have AD. They don't have Dennis Schroeder. LeBron's in a shooting slump. Yeah, maybe he's tired. I mean, give me a break. This whole thing, I love that LeBron said that last night. It was very relatable. Hey, man, I'm punching the clock. That's what they do in Akron, Ohio. Not a lot of coastal jobs there. In Akron, Ohio, you punch the clock. You go to work. Doesn't matter if you're tired. Doesn't matter if you're hungover. It doesn't matter if you're sick. You